I'm just trying to live a normal life. What you do and other creators do have against my mum has nothing to do with me and my daughter. You should not be getting us involved.
What do you
You
think
shouldn't.
about the
You
gossiping
shouldn't
about
even be
this?
stalking me, saying that you know everything about me. I've not gone and looked at about you. You know,
Liar.
how am I a liar?
Tana, what do you think about your mum gossiping about all those creators? Have we not got a right to be annoyed at that?
I've already spoke to my mum about this. I've shared my views because it's got to the point where it has annoyed me because it's not fair on my daughter. So I have had this conversation with my mum.
What did
But
you
then you're
say?
a grown woman and you shouldn't be doing this.
What did you say when you broached the subject?
It doesn't matter. I had the conversation with her.
And she's not willing to come off, so doesn't that say it all? She's putting you at
I
risk.
can't control what my mum wants to do. I can't control what anyone
Oh, but do
wants
you
to
know
do.
what? Do you know what? I'll give you a promise right now. You seem like a really decent girl, so I will never ever mention your daughter again.
That's all I want. It's just
Yeah,
she's my baby,
absolutely.
she's my world. But I find it very disrespectful when people do things like that. She's an innocent child. We don't know who's on the app. It's
But
not
just so you
fair.
know, when I said them things, it's like empty in my mind. I don't actually picture your daughter when I'm saying it. Like I've never even like looked. I didn't even look at the picture in the background. It was just literally a background picture that your mum had on her Facebook, and she made a big deal out of it. But she's since posted your granddaughter on her TikTok, where she does a
She's
gossip
asked
thing.
me. When she posts my daughter, she does ask, and if I don't agree, she won't do it.
But I promise you, you're all right. I thought you were coming to be a bitch, but you've actually
No,
been right.
it's just, I find it very
I give you my word, and I promise you, I will never mention again. It's Miss Red's daughter, everybody.
that's all I wanted to say.
Absolutely, I won't say another word about the granddaughter. I'll
Thank
just keep
you.
it to her if I've got anything to say, because she is coming for me every day.
Like I said, that's between you and my mum. I don't get involved. It's just, I'm just coming here to say, please don't do anything with my
Yeah,
daughter.
I won't say another word, I promise you. You're a decent girl.
Thank you.
See you later. Thank you. Bye. Wow, God, what a difference. Thank you so much, Craig. Thank you. What a difference in person the two are. Wow. I'll never say another word now, out of respect for her, because she was such a nice person. I'm not making out like she likes me or nothing like that, you know what I mean? But what a decent girl, and it's not fair on her, actually. And she has had the conversation. Thank you, I have been following you back. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you for the lines, man. But you know I don't tell lies, everybody. I'll never do it now, because you've got to remember, I'm just trying to dig out Miss Red. I'm not actually got any malicious intent to anybody, you know what I mean? Like, to me, thank you, TikToker, we're friends, thank you. To me, I'm just digging out Miss Red, you know what I mean? But, like, you've got to remember that if it's affecting, yeah, what a nice kid she was. No, I'm going to stick to just, if she says anything about me, I'll say something about her. I won't say nothing about the daughter or the granddaughter. So yeah, that's it. Make sure to follow if you're not already. There's always drama, and this is my backup account. It belongs to me, everybody. Oh, Eva Queen's having to stop doing lots of things tonight, isn't she? So she's apologised to people. You know, she won't use Miss Red's daughter or anything like that as ammunition, because that's all it is to me. Ammunition, empty ammunition. But obviously that poor girl's getting affected. You know what I mean? So yeah, more box now. But respect to Katana. She is a nice kid. There we go. Hello.
You alright?
Hello. Thank you, Millie. Thank
How
you,
you
Millie.
doing? How you doing today, love?
All right. What's the problem?
No, I just wanted to see how you was doing. That was all.
Oh yeah, well we're too busy for that right now. We're doing hard hitting boxes tonight. We're not doing silly. But here's Rosie Posey. Good lord. Thank you, Bex. We're friends. Thank you for the lines, man. Here we go, everybody. Chelsea Liart's biggest gifter. This is.
Good morning.
Hello, Rosie. How are you feeling?
I'm alright. I've just woken up, so I'm a little bit, tired. And yeah, I had a really late night last night because I was a little bit down about everything that's gone on.
So before we start, tell everybody where you're from and everything and how you come across Chelsea and whatever.
Yeah, so I'm Rosie. I'm 28. I'm from Brisbane, Australia. Over the past few weeks, I was just kind of sick. So I was on the TikTok scrolling in the middle of the night. I knew I'd been seeing some of the goss through Alphaba, and then I came across Chelsea, and I fed into the drama. I thought it was really funny, and then I started gifting her more and more and more. She started to recognize me. So I was like, oh, this is cool. So I started gifting more and more and more. I haven't been on this morning at all, Sarah. And people are saying I gifted Chelsea hours ago. I haven't gifted Chelsea at all since all of this went down.
And I can verify that because I know how it's affected Rosie, but she'll continue the story.
And then obviously, you know, recently this thing with this Cases by Teen, where Chelsea said, you know, I went on with Chelsea once very briefly. I got a screenshot because I was like fangirling a little bit. And then I kept gifting her and she kept saying, oh, if you want to come in, I'll go live with you and we can chat. You're my top gifter, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, if you want to come in, and I was like, no, don't worry about it. Like, I know you're hustling. I know you're getting your money. I'll come in morning time because I know that evening time for me, it's like quiet for you guys when she's hustling in the middle of the night, you know? So I was like, I'll come in then to chat to you so that you don't get affected kind of by me being around. And she was like, yeah, no worries. And then she kept saying, oh, come in. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'm ready to come and chat to you. And she was basically like, well, fuck you. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to do anything. You have to send me lines. You have to send me universes. And everybody in her chat was like, get Rosie in the box. Like, they know who I am. They're ready for me to jump on, saying that they're going to, you know. And now I realize, you know, she's all about the money. She doesn't care about her viewers. She doesn't care about, you know, how hardworking people are spending their money to support her. She's always screaming down her phone. And she's doing this to people constantly. And yesterday I went in there and her gifts were dried up and she's screaming at her phone that she's not getting enough gifts and she's going to end the live. And I just turned around and I was like, I'm sitting on all my coins and I'm not gifting you anything until you have a chat with me. And I got the I'm too famous, blah, 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 you know, the whole carry on. And it really affected me because, you know, regardless of all the drama and all the crap, we are normal people. We work hard for our money. And as much shit as people want to give you, regardless of, you know, as controversial as you want to be, you respect people who spend their time and spend their money on you. You will always thank your gifters. You know, you love a bit of banter, you love a bit of drama. And yeah, she really used me. And this has happened time and time again. You know, we've seen Zara, where this has happened, where Zara spent, $100,000 on her and she kicked her to the curb. Lewis has come and gone. People time and time again have had this happen and never again will I put money towards CLA. So I'm now in a position where I am actually really upset because I was trying to support someone. You
And
know,
she's
I
from
love...
Australia, everyone. She's not even from the UK. She's from Australia.
Yeah,
Chelsea's
and
upset someone in Australia now. Thank you, US.
And I think it's just, it's not like people are going to be like, oh my God, you're clout chasing all this. I'm really not. I'm a regular person. I have a life. I'm trying to live my life. I'm trying to warn people that if you're trying to support people like this, you know, and they're going to come out and say, we're going to help you, or we're going to talk to you, or we're going to befriend you, or all these things. CLA doesn't care about you. She cares about your money. And if you don't have her in a good mood, or you're not, you know, throwing hundreds of dollars at her, she doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's really sad because that's not what this app's about. It's not.
There's 5.8 thousand people watching. Can we all give Rosie Posey a follow? She's Australian, you know, and obviously I'm sure she got a video on her profile already. And obviously if she goes live about the situation, like at any point, you'll be able to obviously take a look at that. And Rosie's a lovely woman as well, you know, obviously I've met Rosie through my chat, you know, as I've met a few other Australians, as I've seen Esther in the chat. Dan, hello, Dan, baby. I'm over here now, Dan. Thank you so
And for
much.
the, sorry to interrupt you, for the people saying same for EQ, it's not. Like, every time, you know, EQ has had big people gift her and help her out, you've done nothing but be kind and grateful and thank them and, you know, interact
Dan,
with
sorry,
people.
babe. Thank you, Dan, for the star adventures. Thank you, babes. Thank you, Andrew, as well. Thank you so much to Rosie, too, the other Rosie.
And it's just, it's hurtful, you know, because I was just trying to be nice and care, and there are times when it felt so genuine, and it just shows that. And the thing is too, to remedy the situation with cases, she's just like, oh, he's a lying soz, you know, like it doesn't work like that. You're affecting people. Like that poor child has a business, you know, like I'm getting really upset. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Are you okay to stay, or are you going to jump down for a bit and come back in a bit when you've calmed down? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I might let you keep going for a bit, and I'll regroup if you like, and then we can jump back on it if you like.
Brilliant. And everybody,
That way.
please follow Rosie as well, because obviously this has happened to her and she's in Australia. So what ripple effect is this going to have in Australia? Thank you so much for the hearts.
Absolutely, you know, and yeah, let your other lovely people have a chat with you,
Will
and
do. I love
if
you
you want
lots,
me to come
babe.
back, I'll come back.
Definitely. See you soon, gorgeous. Bye, babe.
Bye.
Bye. See, now Chelsea's upsetting people in Australia. Is she going off about me? Is she? Let me have a look. Let's see. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you so much, babe.
Because this is TikTok official, darling. They know.
We're
I already
friends.
told them they're dealing with it, sweetheart.
Thank you.
So as soon as they see what you're doing, boom.
Boom.
Roots.
Roots,
And I'll tell them that
chibi.
you changed the password and all that. She's an evil bitch, man.
Thank you, Clarissa.
I don't want anything.
Thank you so much,
She went
babe.
friend, she was using me, innit? Coming to a mental
Everyone
hospital,
follow my
she had
account. This is
18K
my account,
because of
everybody.